Have you ever felt two voices inside your head? One pushing you toward anger, jealousy, and fear, while the other whispers kindness, hope, and love. What if I told you that inside every single one of us, there are two wolves fighting for control? This ancient story reveals a truth about human nature that can change the way you live your life. A long time ago, a Cherokee elder was teaching his grandson about life. The boy had asked why people sometimes do bad things, even when they know it is wrong. The grandfather looked at him and said, "Inside every person, there is a battle going on. It is a battle between two wolves. One wolf is evil. He is anger, envy, greed, arrogance, lies, and ego. The other wolf is good. He is joy, peace, love, hope, humility, kindness, generosity, and truth." The boy thought about this for a moment and asked his grandfather, "Which wolf wins?" The elder replied simply, "The one you feed." Imagine the scene more vividly. A quiet evening in a small village. The stars shining brightly above, a campfire glowing warmly. The boy sits close to his grandfather, listening carefully. His innocent eyes are full of questions about the world. He does not yet understand why people hurt each other, why they lie, or why they can be selfish. The grandfather's story gives him an answer that is simple but powerful. It is not about the outside world only. It is about the inner world that lives within each of us. The elder explains further. He tells the boy that both wolves live inside every person. No one is free from this inner conflict. Even the kindest person has moments of anger or jealousy, and even the most selfish person has sparks of kindness hidden inside. The choice, the elder says, is ours. Every thought we have, every word we speak, and every action we take is like giving food to one of the wolves. If we keep feeding the wolf of anger and hate, it will grow stronger and dominate our life. If we feed the wolf of kindness and peace, then that wolf will lead us to a life of happiness and harmony. This short story is more than just a tale told by a grandfather to his grandson. It is a mirror that reflects our daily struggles. Think about your own life. How many times have you felt the pull of the two wolves? When someone insults you, one wolf tells you to strike back, to hurt them with words, to prove you are stronger. The other wolf whispers, "Stay calm, forgive, and rise above." Which one do you choose? When jealousy grows because someone else succeeded, one wolf pushes you into bitterness. The other wolf says, "Celebrate with them and learn from their success." Which one do you choose? When life feels unfair, the angry wolf screams, "Give up, nothing matters." But the good wolf gently says, "Keep trying. Hope is stronger than despair. Every choice we make is a form of feeding." If you think negative thoughts every day, if you fill your mind with hate, anger or gossip, then you are giving food to the evil wolf. It grows powerful until it controls your emotions and your actions. On the other hand, if you practice gratitude, kindness, patience, and forgiveness, then you are feeding the good wolf. And slowly it becomes the guide of your life. Let me give you a practical example. Imagine you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is complain. Complain about the weather, about your job, about your life. That small act is food for the negative wolf. Now imagine instead you wake up and say, I am grateful for another day of life. I will try to do one kind act today. That single thought is food for the good wolf. Over time, the wolf you feed every day becomes the one that rules your character. The story of the two wolves also teaches us responsibility. We cannot blame society, our parents, or even fate for the way we are. We are the ones who decide which wolf to feed. This is both scary and empowering. It means that if your life is full of anger, you can change it. It means that if you feel trapped in jealousy or fear, you can transform it. The battle is within, but the victory is possible. Another important lesson is that the wolves never disappear. The elder did not say, defeat the evil wolf once and for all. He said, the one you feed wins. That means the battle continues every day of your life. You cannot say, I chose kindness yesterday, so I am safe today. Every new moment brings new choices. This is why awareness matters. You must notice which wolf you are feeding right now in this moment. This story also connects with modern psychology. Today, scientists speak about neuroplasticity, the idea that our brain changes depending on our habits and thoughts. If you constantly think negative thoughts, your brain literally builds stronger pathways for negativity. If you practice positivity, gratitude, and kindness, your brain builds stronger pathways for those feelings. In other words, science is confirming what the Cherokee elder already knew. The one you feed becomes stronger. Let us apply this lesson to different areas of life, relationships. If you constantly criticize your partner or friends, you are feeding the wolf of negativity, and your relationship will weaken. If you practice kindness, forgiveness, and gratitude, you feed the good wolf, and your relationship grows. Work and goals. If you let fear, procrastination, and doubt dominate you, you are feeding the wolf that holds you back. If you feed discipline, courage, and persistence, the good wolf leads you to success. Inner peace, anxiety, worry, and anger are signs that the negative wolf is strong. Meditation, gratitude, and kindness are ways of feeding the good wolf and calming your spirit. Think about history. Many wars, crimes, and tragedies happen because people fed the wolf of hatred and greed. But the greatest moments of humanity, acts of compassion, freedom, and peace, came because people fed the wolf of kindness and justice. So, how do we feed the good wolf? It does not happen by accident. It requires intention. Here are some ways. Mindful thoughts. Notice your inner dialogue. Replace self-criticism with encouragement. Instead of saying, I can't, say, I will try. Gratitude. Practice. Each day, list 3 things you are grateful for. Gratitude is strong food for the good wolf. Acts of kindness. Help someone without expecting anything in return. Even small acts, like a smile or a kind word, are food for the good wolf. Forgiveness. Let go of grudges. Holding anger is like giving the negative wolf an endless feast. Forgiveness starves him. Hope and vision. Feed your dreams. Think about the future you want, not just the problems you have. The story of the 2 wolves is simple, but its depth is endless. Every culture, every religion, every philosophy teaches something similar, that inside us there is darkness and light, and our choices decide which one grows. So, which wolf are you feeding today? Remember, the battle is not in the future or the past. It is happening right now. With every thought, every word, and every action, you are giving food to one of the wolves. Do not wait until tomorrow to decide. Choose today. Choose kindness. Choose hope. Choose love. Because the wolf you feed will shape not only your life, but also the world around you.